Here's part 2. I don't know if I could record all the way. It's now 0.8 kilometers. This is my 4th week of recording. There's a lot of recordings that I have, and I wanted to keep it like so people think it's not adulterated. Plus, impart a few things that I read in the book or two. I also want to tell you, people of all religions, races, are generally good, irrespective of what's said in the book and what I said. Generally good means they will come to your help, they will be your friend, they will offer you something. Yeah, at a distance, everybody's good. In general, irrespective who their opposers are, be it Muslims saying that these guys are going to destroy your society. I've seen hookers offer help. I've seen transsexuals and gays be so selfless. The whole narrative of news and movies and media and religious clerics, they're all at war with each other. Religion is a game of power. Religion is also important to keep people from committing crimes. Leave the spiritual part and mysticism aside. Without religion, for these thousands of years when there was no cameras, there was no surveillance, you could not ensure compliance, longevity of any ruler, because people would have overthrown him. I also believe this is why Hindus considered their kings as gods. Now, even Egyptians, the Middle Eastern people, they're barbarians 1400 years ago, horrible kind, and I've seen a small example of it till 1990s, because education wasn't prevalent, was discouraged, until they realized everybody's taking ahead of us. There was also mass pedophilia, I'm going to be honest, homosexuality, which nobody talks of, behind closed doors, and people deprived of sex. Hey, I want a woman, I can't get one now. And apart from all that, if you got good in your heart and did good, God forgives anyway. Now, I'm not going into the debate now. God forgives anyways, where I'll stop at. But what I'm going to talk about is how revolutions are begun by repetition. As Gustave Le Bon said, how crowds are dumber. Most importantly, in a revolution, The crowd never acts unless there's a leader to act first, who is going to be sacrificed for the cause to be made a martyr. Hello, hello, Tommy Robinson. He also has their supporters. Now, I get it. Muslims, Jews, and Christians have been at each other's throats for 1,400 years and beyond, actually. You mean to say this concept, since the time of Abraham or above, as we know it, because there were like hundreds of thousands of prophets, came saying there is only one God, we're not going to bow to any idol. If you haven't seen it, mankind has always tried to bend the message to their own benefit. Always. Now, I don't know how long will this last, but I read these books too, and they said this also one day will vanish. Just vanish. So society will move from religion, perhaps to new religions and beliefs, or no religions and beliefs, as surveillance gets better. Now, I see Corona. It was used to make you sell a smartphone so that the phone could be used to track you, know your behavior patterns, sell you things, keep you addicted. And who made the most money? Tech companies in the past 20-30 years. Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg. Traditional brick and mortar business is dying. I heard IKEA is not doing so good. And then social media is what? Dopamine. What are drug dealers selling you anyway? Dopamine. First there's boredom. And then there's an antidote to boredom, that is social media, which is dopamine. You either take drugs, have sex, drive fast, or stick to your phone. Which one makes most money? You tell me. Without any police problems. You know it. The answer is the drugs. Nope. The answer is social media. Internet, your phone, your computer, being stuck in your mom's basement, watching porn, masturbating to girls, getting fat. That is since the age of internet. And so, since Ty Lopez and beyond, the life of internet revolutionizing drifter. Hey, I was following a guy from years, 2005 or 4, by the name of David D'Angelo, who taught inept men how to date. Well, few tools were really good. I learned was all made up and rubbish. Worked in those days? Maybe not. We didn't have those good communication skills. But if you're learning negotiation, that's all easy. And sales. We've gone off-road, and I think I'll have to get in the car to push it out. عليكم السلام. لا شكرا. أنا أسوي إكسرسايز بس تمرين.
تسوي تمرين؟
نعم.
والله؟
شوف كاميرا هاي تمرين. شكرا. آسف بس أنا أسوي جميل. Crossed 1 kilometer. The guy did come to help me. You can clearly see 1 kilometer is over. I'm almost at the end. 1.2, 1.3 kilometers is at the end. I've been talking today, so not really any exercise. But that was the only way to keep people not get bored of what I'm doing. Do try this with other objects in a safe place or a car if your conditions are met. Do not do it in a dangerous place. Oh, before I go, this David D'Angelo, I found out his real name was Pagan, Eben Pagan, Jewish guy. He almost vanished. I'm not sure